Hello YouTube and everyone, Weed Lovers, I'm back here, craziest videos as always. This is going to be my most anticipated games for 2013. I'm going to do this one first and get this out of the way. My most anticipated movies for 2013. That video will be uploaded before this video. Why the hell not? Because my last video I did my favorite movies of 2012. So I'm going to get these videos out of the way. And my most anticipated movies for 2013 took a while. I really did. I think I got most of them on there. I didn't really want to do this most anticipated games for 2013 because, I mean, there's a lot of games coming out for 2013. I just think it's a little too early to do something like this. But I'm gonna work with what I have here. I mean, there's a lot of these games we know about. We know about them for a while now. So it's Wii U and 3DS, of course. I'm gonna do another one of these videos down the road. E3 obviously is not here yet. We don't know a lot of the games are coming out, and yeah, I was gonna do something different and just put on any game that's coming out for Wii U and 3DS. But this is my personal list, and maybe my list is just the same as yours. I'm not sure yet. I have a piece of paper. I have notes. That's why I'm looking down, because I might forget some games here. All right, let's just start here. Most of them are third-party and multi-plats. 3 of them are first-party Nintendo titles here. The first-party Nintendo stuff. These games don't have release dates yet. So, first up here is an obvious one, Pikmin 3. We've been waiting for this game for seems like forever now. It was a Wii game, but we all know that Miyamoto scrapped it and said, yeah, it's a Wii U game now. And we've looked at the footage over and over again. It looks beautiful. We just want the game. We just want to play it. It looks like Pikmin. There's a lot of great Pikmin in the game. New flying Pikmin, white Pikmin, I think. Just a lot of new stuff in there. Awesome bosses. I think the last gameplay video I saw was a big crab-looking monster boss. Looks really cool. And just a lot of interesting stuff they're doing in there. And graphics. Yes, the game looks beautiful. It does. It looks great. It doesn't look like a Wii game at all. It looks like a Wii U game. Now, enough about Pikmin 3 here. Pikmin 2, why am I saying Pikmin 2? God, I'm thinking about Pikmin here. My next game, my number 2 pick here is Game & Wario. Now, the new WarioWare game, I like the title Game & Wario actually. It's kind of a nod to, Game & Watch. Maybe it's a working title, who knows. This game looks really different. That's pretty much all I can say about the game. It looks really different for a WarioWare game. For those that haven't played the WarioWare games, they're kind of mini games and everything. Mini micro games. This series started on the GameCube. And my favorite games in this series are probably the Wii one, WarioWare Smooth Moves, and the DS one, WarioWare Touched. I love those 2 games. GameCube one is pretty cool, so is the Game Boy Advance one. And yeah, this Game & Wario game mini games look bigger. They don't even look like mini games. Something about them. They're just trying something new, I guess, and that's great. It's totally awesome, especially with the gamepad and everything. Now, my number 3 pick is a game that no one's talking about at all, no one cares about. It's one of the Wii titled games, Wii U Fit. This doesn't have a release date, obviously, and it looks really cool. I can't wait for it. I never really got into Wii Fit on the Wii, and the best one is probably Wii Fit Plus, I think. That's what I've been hearing. The reason why I never got into it is because I never had room for the balance board in my bedroom. Now I do in my living room down here. So I might look for a used one. We'll see. Wii U Fit looks really cool. They're doing a lot of different stuff in there, and the games look fun. And yeah, it's a casual game and everything, but I like casual games and everything. I like the Wii titled games like Wii Party, Wii U, Wii Play, Wii Motion Plus, all that good stuff. Number 4 here, now is starting with the third-party stuff and multi-plats. This is all awesome stuff. Rayman Legends. We can't wait for this game. Ever since I tried that demo at GameStop and I downloaded the one on my Wii U, I can't wait for it. I just want the game right now. More platformers for me. I've never been a really huge Rayman fan. I don't know if anybody else has, but let's be honest here, who really cared for Rayman before Rayman Origins and now Rayman Legends? I know the series had a cult following with Rayman. Rayman 2, I think, is one of the most popular Rayman games in the series, and in the first one, I think. But no one really cared for Rayman. He's so obscure and kind of, before Rayman Origins came out, he was kind of irrelevant. I mean, come on. But now he's really getting popular, and seriously, make it a franchise. I mean, it already pretty much is. Make a third one. The developer, I think his name is Ansel. I'm not really sure. Can't pronounce his name. Yes. His games don't really sell that well. I'm surprised they even made a second game, but this game looks really good, and I hope everyone buys it, because Rayman Origins didn't sell that well, and I hope everyone supports it, because these are awesome platformers, and platformers are the best genre in my opinion. They're my platformer, 3D platformers and 2D side-scrollers are my favorite genre in gaming. So, and I think the guy that develops is responsible for Rayman, Ansel. I think he is responsible for Beyond Good and Evil also. A lot of people want a sequel to Beyond Good and Evil. I never played Beyond Good and Evil, so, but yeah, none of his games really sell that well, but they keep making more, and they're good games too, so. But anyways here, let's move on to number 5. Aliens Colonial Marines. This is probably one of my most anticipated games for early 2013. I think Rayman Legends and Aliens Colonial Marines both come out in February. Not really sure. I think they do. Gotta go look that up. I really think they do. I mean, that's 2 big games right there. It's amazing. And Aliens Colonial Marines, I mean, it's truly a dream game for an Alien fan. Especially if you're a fan of just James Cameron's Aliens, you know, just have the tracker, or gamepad as a tracker, and you're tracking the aliens and everything. It's going to be just amazing. It's a dream come true. It's going to be awesome. The game looks great. Gearbox, they helped WayForward do Aliens Infestation on the DS, even though it was just a Metroidvania type side-scroller platformer, which is really a great game, but nothing compared to this one right here, because it's a first-person shooter. But it's going to be great though. I can't wait. It looks like finally a decent Alien game, because all those Alien games and the Alien vs. Predator games were not that great. They were just not that great at all. Number 6 here, Lego City Undercover. For some reason I have a habit of calling it Lego City Stories. That's what the title was, I guess, before Lego City Undercover. This game looks really good. Set in the Lego universe, kind of like Grand Theft Auto, even though I'm not a big Grand Theft Auto fan at all. I'm sick of the Lego brand actually, but this game looks pretty cool. I mean, they've been coming out with so many different Lego games in the past couple of months. It's just getting old, but this looks really fun, and there's some voice acting in the game. I'm kind of surprised that there's voice acting in this game. It's weird. It's really funny and quirky and cute and everything, so your usual Lego stuff. Next up, number 7 here, Wonderful 101. This game is kind of like a Pikmin, not a Pikmin ripoff. I'm not going to use the word ripoff. Little King's Story was kind of a ripoff, but still a good game though. I still need to pick that game up. But the Wonderful 101 is kind of, it's superheroes, I think. I think that's what it is. We don't know too much about the game yet. It looks really cool. Our style looks awesome. I don't think, Platinum Games did this. First I thought it was Clover Studios, but it's Platinum Games. Same people that did Mad World, I believe. I'm not sure. I forgot the developer's name though. He's really great. Yeah, Platinum Games. I just can't wait for this game. Again, we don't know nothing about it, so looks really cool though. Number 8, Injustice: Gods Among Us. Now, we didn't get Mortal Kombat. Us Wii owners didn't get Mortal Kombat, the newest one, on the Wii, and oh well, we get Injustice: Gods Among Us. It just looks, it makes sense. The concept makes sense. It's DC characters, some of the most powerful superheroes of all time fighting, and the stages look great. It's gonna be a massive, epic game. I can't wait to play as the Flash. It's my one character I can't play in the game. I can't wait to play in the game. Now, next up here, number 9. I'm not really a big fan of this series, but I decided to put it on here because a lot of people are excited for it, but some people are disappointed by it because it's kind of an MMORPG. I believe it's coming out for Wii U. I think there's a Wii version too. I'm not really sure here. I just kind of put it on here just in case. And that's Dragon Quest X. I'm sure it's coming over here. All the Dragon Quest games are over here on the DS, and they brought them all over here, so no one needs to worry about it not coming over here. It's kind of an MMORPG. The art style looks awesome. Maybe I might pick it up. I'm not really sure yet. I decided to just put it on here. No, yeah, enough for the Wii U games here. I think might come back to that. I'm not sure yet. 3DS games. Animal Crossing: New Leaf. I think that's what the game's called in the US. This game looks awesome. It looks big. I mean, we really haven't had a decent Animal Crossing game since the first game. It's my favorite game in the series. I love City Folk and the DS one, Wild Woods or Wild Worlds or something like that. I forgot what it's called. The Wii one and the DS one didn't really keep me interested that much. I don't know. There's something in those games that just didn't keep me interested. The GameCube one I was playing for years, literally a couple of years. Couldn't stop playing it. And playing the NES games and the GameCube version, I don't know. There's something. And the DS one was missing the Christmas theme. I think they couldn't put Christmas in the DS one for some reason. I don't know why. Stupid, but. Yeah, the 3DS one looks like they're going back to the basics, but they're adding a lot of new stuff. Like you can hang pictures on your wall in your house. You can go swimming and shit. It just looks awesome. I mean, there's so many stuff I'm missing. I mean, I'm not really explaining about this game, but they're put so much into this game. It's just ridiculous. It's gonna be great. Next up here, more 3DS games. Luigi's Mansion 2 or Dark Moon. I like Dark Moon. That's a pretty cool title. Very creative. This looks great. I'm surprised they even made a sequel to it. And you know, Nintendo rarely listens to their fans. You know, when they do, they do. It's gonna be great. A lot of people complain about the way the ghosts look. They don't look really too cool looking or whatever. I don't know. It looks like a fun game. I mean, it makes total sense being on the 3DS because Nintendo was experimenting with 3D with the GameCube. I think with Luigi's Mansion, so it makes sense for it to be on the 3DS. You know. Obviously, it's way too late for it, but it would have made sense on the Wii and everything, because the flashlight with the Wii and everything, but that's fine. It's going to be great. Next up, Fire Emblem Awakening. This is kind of an obscure franchise. Only Nintendo fans know about this, or if you're into strategy games. I love this series a lot, and I can't wait for it. My favorite, well, out of the ones they brought over to the US, my favorite Fire Emblem game is probably on the GameCube, and that's Path of Radiance. This game looks really good. It's not for everyone. Strategy game, so don't stay away from it if you're not into strategy games. Last one here, last game. Like I said, I will make probably more of these videos down the road. There's more games coming, obviously, but these are just games coming out in early this year or maybe in the spring, in the summer time. But a lot of these games don't have dates yet. But my last game here is Castlevania Mirror of Fate. I didn't really like the story, and I never really played the Lords of Shadow game. I never really cared for that because the story was all messed up. Same with the second one. You never really hear people talk about Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 that much. I don't know, the story is really messed up in these games, but the 3DS one, Mirror of Fate, looks like a traditional Castlevania game, kind of. Just your 2D side-scroller stuff, whatever. It looks really cool. I'm a huge Castlevania fan. I love the DS ones, and and Rebirth on Wii. So, but yeah, that's it. That's all. That's my most anticipated games for 2013 so far. Comment down below what games are you looking forward to. This could be it could be on any system, whatever. I don't care. But this is my personal list. So, next up, my most anticipated games for 2013. My most anticipated movies for 2013. So look out for that. Later, guys. Peace out. Bye.